And welcome back to Single Mom Honey, the podcast dedicated to single moms with a focus on health, money, and everything in between.
All right, I'm Quay. I cover the health.
And I'm Aisha. I cover money. So what are we going to be talking about today is something every working single mom starts to stress about. And
exactly, especially if you're working from home. Oh, my God.
Ooh, yeah, so it's around that time. We're getting around May and June, and it's among us. It's tiptoeing behind us. I'm trying to run, but can't you see they gaining up on me? We're talking about summer break.
Registering for the summer marathon. Which is summer vacation for the kids.
Yeah, summer break. I know what you did last summer. What?
Exactly.
Nothing. Just like this summer coming up. But we're going to try to change that. We're going to give out DIY summer camp at home for working single moms. This is the boat I'm in currently right now, Quay, because I looked up different summer camps for kids. What? How much? I don't have a third born, but you would like to have that on the top line?
You got an extra kidney?
Oh, okay. It sounds like
they'll take that too.
Say what?
You got an extra kidney.
I guess so, because the one that I priced that I really enjoyed, my oldest son was able to attend it for multiple years, but just not as of lately, because of something we currently talked about, child support. I'm not receiving it, so I can't afford to pay for that on top of everything else. But it's $1,600 a month for 2 kids.
Yeah, that's wild.
$1,600 a month for 2 kids from June, July, and August. And I think they
Is it even a full day? Because sometimes it'll still be $1,600 a month for the 2 kids, and it only be from like 9 to 1.
Well, it's from 8:30 to 3:30.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. It's still not the whole day, though.
So you can do before care. You're going to pay for it. And you do aftercare. That's additional $50. Before care is additional $100 a month. Aftercare is additional $100 a month. So it's add on to $200. It's $50 a week. So it's additional $200 for before care, additional $200 for aftercare.
It sounds like you need an additional job.
Yeah, so basically I was paying $2,000 a month for my kids to go to summer camp. $2,000 a month.
And it doesn't even cover the whole workday, though.
And I have to send a lunch for both of them. They don't even
lunch.
You have to pay for lunch.
What do they teach them there? Like, they come back with like survival skills? Like, what happens? I want to know.
They do teach them swimming. So they have swimming every single day. They have swimming classes. They have yoga. They do excellent field trips. It's like one of the best summer camps, though. I'm not even gonna lie. They are worth the money. It's just I ain't got it. Okay, so I won't even down talk that, but it's a fun ass summer camp. Because kids are very expensive. We talked about it before. They say it's $200,000 per kid. I'm gonna say about $1 million per kid from 0 to 18. Because what you mean $2,000 a month, and that's every summer, and that's just going up.
Are you a millionaire yet? I'm not.
No, I'm trying to get there, girl, and I'm going to get there. I got
3 kids. So I need to be like, and then I still got to take care of me. Ooh, that's crazy.
That's funny. Take care of you, huh?
All right, so the kids are home when summer vacation hits. That means the school structure disappears. Camps are super expensive. And sometimes, somehow, some way, we are expected to work full-time, entertain, and keep everything running smoothly over the summer.
And making sure you get your water intake.
and your exercise, and your sleep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And answering to your name about 3,659,332.73 times each day. Mom. Like, I get
When did your kids start calling you mom instead of mommy? What age?
Actually, they say mama still.
So your kids never said mommy? It was always mama?
They do combos. Sometimes I get into this zone where I have to tune everybody out. And once I come to, sometimes if I don't answer right away because they have already called my name in that great amount of times that I said before, I get messages on my phone like, Mom, woman who has birthed me, mommy.
Oh my gosh, kids are so dramatic.
Yeah, I think it depends on how they feel that day, what they're gonna call me.
My kids still call me mommy, but they're 4 and 7. So they said mommy, mommy.
Mama coming from an 18-year-old.
Uh-huh.
From a 13-year-old. and from a 10-year-old. Mommy, when they're, no, it's all together. I just hear it all together.
Oh.
All the time. All right. So we both work from home.
Yeah.
So trying to do labs, talk to patients, do consults, checking emails, responding to people, and having all these kids. There's a multiplier after 3, like I always say. There's a multiplier after 2. I feel like it's like they gotta eat. They bored. I ain't bored. I got shit to do.
Oh my gosh, the bored statements be getting me. And like you said, like seriously, work from home is a huge benefit. I would never go against the opportunity for anyone, especially single moms, to have to be able to work from home. It is a game changer to that work-life balance that is absolutely necessary. But like you said, when you're trying to answer emails, someone's yelling, or you're in a team meeting, or you have to present, and then all of a sudden, you farted is in the background. You be like, he took my toy. Mom, he did this and he did that. Or hearing them fight in the background. It's just like, whoo.
I give up sometimes. Sometimes I just be like, oh my God,
I have to have the don't even care. For every meeting, listen. Nobody bother me. Nobody come to the door unless somebody's bleeding and your head is in your hand. It's the only time you're going to bother me during this meeting. You understand? It better be quiet. What? Go use the bathroom now. Get your snacks now before I even get into this call. Because I get to this call and I hear mommy or din, we're going to have a problem. You understand? It's always that baby like, yeah.
I feel like, when they are home in the summer, as soon as I close my office door or get on a call, that's when every fucking question needs to be answered.
And your kids are old enough that they should be able to.
They're old enough. I'd be like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, my oldest, it's like, it's just in her. If I start on a phone call, she starts singing. Like, it's almost like an internal cry. Look at me, Mom. I am here.
No.
And then when I be like, I give her that look, that look you just gave her?
Yeah.
You just...
Do you look like this?
That. I didn't even notice. They've been doing it for so long, they forget.
Yeah, so today we're going to be sharing DIY at-home summer camp ideas that help your kids stay engaged while you get your work done.
All right, and the goal here, again, is not perfection. I mean, you don't have to have $1 million to keep them happy. We're talking about simple, affordable, low prep activities that give the kids structure and independence so we can do our jobs and succeed during the summer because they still got to eat.
Exactly. So one thing that helped me mentally was reframing summer as home camp. Because when kids hear camp, they're like, we about to have a party, about to turn up. 6, 7. 6, 7.
Oh, God. I can't. My
Girl,
son said
I find
that's
myself doing that
now.
sometimes. I'll be by myself.
No, okay. I will admit, I do be doing this shit, but I can't say the words anymore because my daughter has played it out. My 13-year-old, it's like, knock, knock, who's there? 6, 7. I'm like, oh my God. Like, all day long. I can't take it. It's not even relevant to anything. Hey, Mom, guess what? 6, 7, but. Like, I'd be like, oh my God. I can't take it. All right. So, kids love the word camp. I get it. It makes everything feel exciting instead of being stuck at home.
Yeah.
But I feel like you can have camp right in your backyard, inside your house, in another room, on another floor.
As long as you have something structured and, like you said, prepped, you could do it literally every week. So you could do a weekly thing at home. You could do a science camp. I'm a nerd. I love science. I love the fact that both my children love science as well. Like, we enjoy watching this one channel on YouTube, Dr. Binox. You ever heard of that?
No, I haven't.
Okay, it's a cartoon, and they teach you about just different facts. It could be science, it could be myths, it could be whatever, and they debunk things, and it's just really, really cool. And my 4-year-old is able to follow along with it, so he loves it. He got both myself and my mom on it. So my mom was like, "Girl, I was watching Dr. Binox. Did you know the universe?" Like, it's really educational, but it's fun. Also, you could do summer camp, science camp, art camp. I'm a very creative person. One of my kids is a lot more creative than the other, but they still like doing different things, like nature camp. It's all kinds of stuff happening around us.
You know what?
What?
I think it would be very important. Like, I feel like there's a lack of sex ed now in society. But I think that would be a good thing for them to know their bodies and work on that during camp for a week.
Mhm.
Know their bodies, what places people shouldn't be touching, and
Oh,
teach
absolutely.
all the right names, run scenarios
Yeah.
in the backyard. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do. And then for our
Yeah.
teenagers, we should be talking about PrEP and STIs and all that other crazy
Absolutely.
stuff. Yes.
Cooking camp, my oldest believes that
Uh,
he's a chef, like, he loves coming up and doing different things for himself. I haven't got to the point I'm comfortable with him doing with the
mhm.
stove, but I feel like this summer is gonna be about that time that he'll be about 8, and that's the age I was when I was cooking breakfast. So,
Okay,
I'm gonna start teaching him
that's a
little
good
lessons.
idea. But if you gonna offer cooking camp, you got to offer cleaning camp too.
Oh, girl, please, that's a part of cooking. That goes without saying. That goes without saying. And adventure camp. So we have
Yes.
really good parks around where we are
Mhm.
that we go discover a different park probably every week of the summer because there are so many around here. And I think that's definitely going to be a part of it. It gives us a chance to be not only get some vitamin D from the sun, get some fresh air, get away from the house since we're at home camp, but also for them to see different animals and stuff that we may not see in our particular neighborhood. So I'm looking
Ooh.
forward to planning hikes, for
Mhm.
us, bike rides for us, and just different things.
Exactly.
Suddenly your kids feel like they're part of something special. Like, what we doing this week, Mom? They look forward to like creating a little um chart with what's those thing
Absolutely.
called something board, poster board with a poster board so they know what they're looking forward to
Yes.
each week.
Oh, that's a good idea. Because I'm about to say, you used to play basketball. I
Mhm.
mean, having your own sports camp, because the price of sports
Oh,
camp, crazy, like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Teach them different sports each week or focus on it, you know,
Mhm,
because I could do running, we could do bike riding, like you said.
mhm.
My son's into soccer. Listen, I don't know all the rules, but I could run a soccer camp in my backyard.
Right, something. We gotta keep them
Mhm.
engaged, but it's good for us as well. It breaks
Exactly.
our minds out of the monotony of the day of doing the same job every single day.
Over
But
and
one thing I
over.
would say I love about summer is that the work day seems to go fast. And then by the time you're over, I want to play because I'm like, I've been seeing them play all day long, or yeah, I'm sitting
Yeah.
here stuck in front of this box. When I close that laptop, I'm like, okay, so what y'all want to do? And we go to the park, playground, something like, and sometimes they be like, because they're in their little bored moods, and then all of a sudden, yeah,
Mhm.
let's go. So I like that.
I agree. And really, the beauty of it is when you're at home, you don't have to fill every minute. You don't have to have like crazy amounts of structure. It'll help build your kids like independence. And, they can really thrive and become independent thinkers, problem
Yeah.
solve. And they may also help you create activities to do for summer camp.
Hmm.
Once it's going to inspire them, and then you guys will be like feeding off each other. So,
Yeah, and it takes away the pressure. Like, I am not
mhm.
doing no camp. I'm not doing no $1,600 a month dollar camp at home. Okay,
Yeah, not at all.
I'm gonna do what
Not
I
at all.
can with what I got. So it's gonna be a loose structure of the day. All
Yes.
right.
And then, so I guess it would be good to create like a daily summer camp schedule,
So
but
they
it can
know to
still be
expect
fluid.
that children they need to have structure. I
Yes.
think that's where I failed before in some summers is that I didn't create a structure because I was
Mhm.
like, "Ooh, I'm free. I ain't got to get up this certain time to get them ready and stuff like
Oh
that."
god,
But then
that
that
is
was
the
bad for
greatest
all of
feeling.
us. Yeah.
That is the greatest feeling ever. Like every time they have Easter break, I was like, I just was saying last week, I said, God created this break for me.
Because you guys the home stretch too. You're getting closer and closer to the end of this school
Yeah.
year.
And then
But
it
then you
was
also
like,
get closer
oh,
to summer,
I
like,
ain't got to get them up because every day, somehow I forget in my mind, I be like, I'm going to sleep in until it's time for work. And then I hear that alarm go off, like, oh, I got to get them up for school.
yeah. And
Cause
if you want to know about how you can help your morning routine, go ahead and listen to our Mama Morning Routine episode.
absolutely.
All right, so let's talk
Uh,
about a simple daily rhythm,
Okay.
okay, that works for working moms. First, morning, energy burn, okay? This is something that I feel like I already have done, but I
Mhm.
didn't really put it into a structure per se. Dance party. I turn on Alexa. Let me not be too loud because she be in my business. But I turn her on. Let's do a quick dance party. I share with
Listening
you
right now.
the
Uh-huh.
playlist that I had when we had a Saturday night dance party. My kids were like,
Yeah.
okay, cause I'll just randomly turn on music and just start dancing because I just need a
Uh-huh.
move or whatever. We have backyard play. Thankfully, I do have a fenced-in backyard, and it's rather large, so we're able to have relay races and stuff like that. I have
Yep.
not done an obstacle course. They create their own obstacle course with
I
my
want an
couch
obstacle
cushions.
course. I like
Yeah.
that idea.
Yeah, and then, bike riding. So one of my goals this summer is to
Mhm.
teach both of my kids to ride a bike without training wheels. I
Okay.
have not done that.
So I was able to do that. Like, I felt like for a while I was failing as a mom because
Girl.
so Coco and Carter, I want to say maybe 2 years ago is when I taught them how to ride a
I
bike.
remember
So,
you sent me the video.
yes. And I was like, this is late in the game. He was 8 and she was 10, right?
Mhm.
And I was like, oh my God, I haven't taught them. But it was actually like a perfect time to teach them because they were ready and they wanted to be on the bike. So, and they needed to learn how to ride the bike prior to going back to their school because they have a biking class that they have to take, right?
Mm.
To make them responsible citizens.
What?
So
I have
instead
never
of
heard of that.
driving to work all the time, maybe take the bike to cut back on, polluting the earth, the
Oh,
atmosphere,
wow.
the
That's
ozone. Yeah.
cool. I like that.
So anyway, within a week, they were both fully riding a bike. It's just like consistency. And it wasn't like I had to be there all day, but their motor skills and their balance, all of that was more so together, I would say around 8 and 10. Now kids learn younger than that, but it
I
was
was
like
riding
perfect
a,
time.
10 speed when I was 5.
Well, that's great. That is absolutely great. And I think I was riding younger too, but like
Mhm.
sometimes I feel like as a single mom, there's like little things. Like sometimes people can share the load, or you might have more support at one time or another, or depending on where you live. Like where I lived, I could ride on my street. Right here, I got to take them to a parking lot to go ride. I
And
don't
also,
feel
I
like,
think it was the times. It was the '90s. We didn't have tablets. We didn't have, we
yeah,
had a Sega or something like that, but we weren't in the house
hey,
all
God.
day screaming and everything else. Like, we had no choice but to go outside. Either you go work
Right,
or ride, or you gonna get left behind by your friends. So I
right.
was riding my brother's bike, and I'm all, I guess I need to buy her a bike. She ride his 10 speed at 5, and then I got my own bike.
Yeah. So we all got bikes, and it's wonderful to take a bike ride with the kids, and
I can't
all that.
wait. I gotta
But
get myself a bike.
listen, most importantly, I will say this. When you're going outside in the summer, if you do have allergies, make sure you pre-medicate before you go outside so it doesn't take away from the day. Because me and all my kids allergic to grass, cats, dogs, trees,
Oh my
all
gosh,
types of things. I think we're not from this planet.
that
Gotta be like
sucks.
aliens. I know, but if I, pre-medicate before we go outside, we can have a great time. So just remember
Mhm.
that. Take the allergy medicine before you go out or before you're doing like um, any exercise. If your kids have asthma, make sure you pre-treat them with their rescue inhaler. It should last up to like 4 hours while they're outside exercising, or you don't want to be going to the ER for asthma attacks and things like that. But if you pre-medicate, then you run a lower risk of those things happening.
Mhm.
All right, so one of the great things about burning off energy is the fact that if you get them early in the day, you burn off that energy, got them running around playing early. By the time you got that afternoon meeting, that Zoom meeting,
They'll
they
be a
might be
little bit more
taking a
chill.
nap.
They'll be rebuilding, they'll be rebooting. They'll be,
Yeah,
charging for the next
yeah, they'll be
hour.
charging on the charging station. And then
Alright?
maybe you can get through your meeting. But if it's in the morning, only God knows. Maybe let them sleep in.
Yeah. So, how about after the morning energy burn, a
Hmm.
midday creative camp activity? Now, this could be your theme activity of the day. I
Hmm.
think that's great because it gives them the chance to be independent and use their imaginations and their hands. That's a good plus.
Yeah, and just make sure they're age appropriate. Like,
Yeah.
for my kids, I do try to make sure they read 25 to 30 minutes a day and write me
Oh,
down a
wow.
little summary of what they wrote.
Mhm.
They write me down a little summary of what they read. And then you could also have like, I don't know if you remember back in the day where we had like Book It. If they get so many books during the summer and read them and provide the summary, they get a prize.
Yeah.
So
It
it
used to be a
also helps.
Pizza Hut. Remember a personal
Yeah,
pan pizza?
yes, personal
Yeah.
pan pizza. Yeah, that's a good thing. They can earn that incentive, and maybe you take them out every 2 weeks, depending on how many books they got, and they earn some tokens or whatever their place to go is.
Yeah.
And then it also helps when they write those summaries, keep up with their their English, their grammar, and, keep them prepared for the next school
Even
year.
them synapses firing, going on.
Exactly. And, like, for younger kids, if they're doing puzzles, you can also get, grade level activity books for the kids so they can stay focused on their math or science or, just little science experiments in the house that you could there's so many fun things you can do.
So, I heard that it's good for children to listen to audiobooks because it works the brain, because not only are you hearing the words, but you're imagining the picture as well
That's
in front of
awesome.
you.
I think it's good for adults too.
I
It's
like audiobooks. I mean,
I can multitask with an audiobook. Like, I could be sitting here
I'll
typing and
listen
then
to
be
a
like,
podcast or I'll
"Ooh."
listen to a video on YouTube or something like that, but audiobooks bother me. I don't know why. I just feel like that's cheating to me. I want to read the book and turn the page. I don't
Well,
even
you
like
go ahead and do
reading
that.
visually on my phone or my tablet.
Mhm.
That I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. First of
You
all,
just old
it
school, you an old soul. That's okay.
yeah, I need to see the bit pages. I need to see, my bookmarks in there that I can see how much I need to go versus what I already did. Like that matters to me. So
So, like, for me, I can multitask with an audiobook because there's always something else I gotta do. So if I have
oh
my
yeah.
headphones on and I need to clean up my yard or fold laundry, I can actually still be technically reading the book and getting the other things done. Because sometimes,
Mhm.
like, I don't often get a time just to sit down with
Girl,
my
that's what I'm
book.
about to say. That's why you know more books than me because I don't have time to sit and read them, but also I don't want to listen to them. So I'm in a weird spot. But
Okay.
yeah, that's why you probably get more books than me. So after the afternoon, the you know, midday creative camp activity at time. My
Ugh.
mother is a huge advocate for this. The kids know when they say quiet time, when she say it's quiet time, they be like, but they don't say nothing back. They hold it in. They're like, like they get to the point where they can have some time to themselves. And that's usually when they stop picking with each other too. That's when
Mhm.
they know to bring down the energy levels. Like my mom would either
Mhm.
close her curtains to have it a little bit darker, especially if they were doing nap time, but it
Yeah.
gives them a chance to reprocess and reprogram.
That's a great idea. I need the quiet time. Shit. I wish I could have nap time every
My
day.
mom like, you better tell them quiet time. And I'm like, okay.
So let's start with art camp because everybody likes doing art. Well, most kids like doing art in some type of way. So for my kids, we're working on books together. So
Writing
that's an
books?
idea. Yes, writing books together.
What?
So that's an idea to do
That's
over the
awesome.
summer. And then you can publish those books. And then hopefully somebody's gonna buy them and it'll help pay for college.
I was just about to say funder. Add to their college fund, okay?
Exactly. Exactly. So we got a couple different ideas that we're working through and they're fun. We'll start, I have one kid who really loves doing graphic design. So she's like, boom, I'll illustrate the book. Got the other one, he thinks I don't want to say he is a great freestyle artist in his mind. And he helps me with all the freestyle lyrics to the book.
Mhm.
And it's lots of fun when you create
Yeah.
together and then you have that memory and then you can make the book together. So that is another like camp idea. Are we still going here? Some easy art ideas. It would be drawing like a chalk mural in the driveway.
Girl, I got a
Now,
chalk mural out there right now. They created an obstacle course with some chalk over the
oh,
weekend.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Or what about make your own superhero costume? I think I'm a superhero. Single moms are superheroes. Like,
Absolutely.
I would make your own cape day,
Mm.
I'm sure my kids, at least, actually, I think all of them would enjoy like creating a cardboard box city. Like, just creating or building something that they like making a fort and then having like a
Girl, I
battle.
see a
Oh my
different
God.
fort every week at my house. And I'm like, put my couch in my color. So some of these are great ideas for some people. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of it just I'm gonna have to let loose. Okay, they ain't got nowhere else to go this summer, so it's gonna be a chaotic household. Go ahead and fulfill that for it.
Exactly.
You want some more Amazon boxes? There you go. Have at it.
Yeah. But I think it'll be really good to create an art station so that the house don't get all crazy. And if it's warm enough outside, do that all
Yes,
outside.
that's
You
what
can
all that
pick
yard is for.
exactly. Exactly. What else? Let's see here. And you already probably got all the supplies at home. just simple supplies
Just
like
hang it
markers,
around.
crayons, all stuff. Just get it all together.
Markers, crayons, construction paper, glue sticks, glue gun, scissors, stickers. Kids love stickers. I don't know
Yeah,
what it is about stickers. They lose their damn mind when it comes to
exactly. I
stickers,
think
and
my
they're cheap.
13-year-old's door is covered in stickers.
I
Really
did
don't
that. My
I
childhood door is still covered in stickers. My mom hasn't painted over it. She still leaves it up there. It's still up there today.
I just gave up. I just gave up. I was like, just try not don't do the walls. The door is whatever. You can keep the door or
Yeah.
whatever you see. All right. And then, the kids can kind of just like create on their own when they have all their supplies. You don't really have to like lead that activity. And you'll be like amazed at what they come up with. My son likes building like little magnet people. So all he needs is cardboard, like those what are those?
Pipe cleaners.
Pipe cleaners. Yes. Pipe cleaners, tape, and those little magnets. You can get them from like the dollar store.
Oh, I like
And
that
he's able to
idea.
make action figures with the characters and do like stop motions with them, which
Mhm.
is really awesome. Super cute.
And I just thought about it before we move on to the
Mhm.
next camp idea or weekly camp idea. Take
Mhm.
pictures. Take
Oh,
pictures
absolutely.
and take videos, because I'll be damned if we put
Mhm.
all this time into planning this for these kids this summer, and then at the end of the summer, we didn't do
Right.
anything.
Oh,
We didn't do
I'm ready to
anything?
fight.
No, we didn't. I just stayed at home. I ain't do nothing. What's this? What's this? What's this?
We did
So
all
take
these things.
pictures for your
Like,
own
it's gonna be like,
with them.
you ever watch Phineas and Ferb?
Girl, they watched the whole marathon, yes.
Okay, yes.
All right, so my favorite science camp. I love that the nerd in me is waking
Mhm.
up. Okay, I think science camp is another great one because it feels like learning, but it's really just play. So some fun ideas when it comes to science is the baking soda and vinegar volcanoes. Come on, we all have seen those, and I don't care how old it is, it
On a
never gets old.
on a side note, you can use baking soda and vinegar to unclog a toilet as well. Just on a side note.
Did not know that.
Yeah. You get a light clog, you can pour it in there and the bubbles will help get the clog down.
So my son and my oldest, he wanted to do the Mentos and Coke experiment, and it was kind of a fail. So I'm going to try to do that again
Okay.
this summer with him and do it better than what I did it before. My kids
Just don't get in the way of the bottle.
what we gonna do out in the yard. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but my kids love something that I cannot stand, and I feel like parents should ask other parents how their kids feel about slime, because slime has been brought to my house multiple times.
I hate slime.
I hate slime too, but this is a summer that they're going to be home for hours and hours, and I'm just going to have to be okay with slime.
No, they're going to have to. Slime is outside. Slime
Yeah,
is
that's fine
outside.
because I have been lenient when it comes to slime, and slime has ended up on my leather couch. Slime has ended up in my rugs, my carpets. Slime has ended up on their clothes.
Try poop slime on the ceiling. Poop slime, brown slime stuck to the ceiling.
Yes. My hardwood floors has slime, and I had to scrape it. So yeah, I don't allow slime anymore, but I think I'm gonna have to be a little bit more lenient this summer and do a
slime
DIY
station
slime.
Outside. Slime station outside.
So have you ever heard of Oobleck?
Look at my face.
Okay, that's enough. And if you want to see her face, go ahead and watch our YouTube channel at Single Mom Honey Official, and make sure you subscribe and rate our channel, and also wherever you are listening to our podcast right now, go ahead and like, and you can send us a message in the show notes. It comes directly to us and we'll be able to respond back to you. But if you would like to send us an email or give us some topics you would want us to discuss or give us feedback on this particular episode, you can send us an email at singlemomhoney@gmail.com. And follow us on all socials, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook at Single Mom Honey. And don't forget to join our Tea Time with Single Mom Honey Facebook group.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, the DIY slime is something I'm just going to have to get over and let it happen. But another thing is water experiments.
I've seen some of those.
Have you seen those?
I've seen like ones where they will put all these different containers down and they're able to make water fountains. Reoccurring water.
Send that to me.
Different pressures. If you put a straw in, you need like it looks super cool, and it just kept running on itself because of the pressure. I'm like, woo! Yes.
Yeah, I like stuff like that. So, and growing beans in a jar. So my kids, we usually plant a garden every year. We haven't in
We
the
do
past
too.
few years, but I do want to get some seedlings because I missed the whole planting seeds by now. I mean, I probably could still do it. It is not too
Mhm.
late.
We can even do kitchen science as well. But I really listen. I need a camp day for cleaning the kitchen because I love when they make stuff in the kitchen, but it just be like, so why is the flour all way over here? Like I just don't understand like what happens in the kitchen.
A part of cooking is cleaning it afterwards. Like, I know people are usually tired at the time, but if you make the mess, you have to clean it, or
But
you have to have agreement with somebody. If I cook, you clean, all right?
or you can make like smoothies in the kitchen, homemade
Mhm.
popsicles,
I love
ice
homemade
cream.
popsicles.
Um, Ice cream is a cool thing to make.
Mhm.
Um,
Very simple too.
Lemonade, you can have them do a lemonade stand for a
Mhm.
day, which would be cool too. Make some extra money for the
Right.
adventure day, you know.
That could work. I love all of that.
Oh, let's talk about nature camp. Now, I will say last year I took the kids kayaking and it was amazing. It was my first time going kayaking. We should actually plan that. It
My
was
kid's too young for that.
listen. The
We could
water
do a
ain't
single mom get up.
yes, we oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. We could technically we had to waterproof everything, but we could do that and record on the boat because you would listen, last time it was such an adventure. A wolf spider jumped in my boat and I ended up in the river
Sounds like you don't want
flipping
me
in
to
mud.
come. So why would you tell me that before?
Okay,
Why would you
listen,
tell me
let me
that?
tell you why, let me tell you what happened though. It was because my son wasn't listening and he was my kayak partner and he wanted to turn around, so you got to be on one accord when you're kayaking so y'all can row in the same direction. I'm rowing this way, he rowing that way. He ends us up under a tree. And what you don't want to do is ride under trees right next to the river because things is living there. And we found out the hard way. That
How big
thing
was
jumped in
it?
that boat, girl, big enough for me to jump out the boat into the mud, into the water. And I had to wait for my brother-in-law to kayak up to us to dump out the boat. And the thing was more scared of us than we were scared of it. I don't know. We were equally scared because they heard me scream all the way down the river. Because also Carter was like, oh, we are super kayakers. Now, I'll tell you this. It felt like I did 3 million push-ups and I was sore for days.
I
It was
know
like
them
running a
shoulders was
marathon.
on fire.
Yes. Shoulders, chest, everything was just like, oh God. But it was such a fun experience, you
Mhm.
know. But the spider itself, it was pretty big. Like, I don't want to say it was big as my hand, but like the legs were big enough. Like it was when I seen it in a boat, like the scream was like from a scary movie, you know? And I was trying to tell my son, like, and then he seen it. And I mean, it was the legs were so big, it was moving so fast up the boat trying to find
Girl, stop! Stop it!
girl.
Stop it! I can't.
But besides that, it was so fun. We should definitely do it. We should definitely
Was
do it.
it?
Yeah. Minus the spider, everything else was fun. Yeah. So
Nature.
there's ideas like besides that, that was my bug explorer day. I explored the arachnids. I do not recommend, look at them from a distance. Um, you could collect rocks. I like going to the beach and collecting seashells and making art from that.
Mhm.
You can do a scavenger hunt with your kids, rock painting. Um, you could also do like home improvement projects around your house for nature camp, like outside of your yard. Have a backyard picnic. But I would suggest getting like a bug zapper while you're out there, unless because the mosquitoes be out. Um,
That's the only thing about summer that it's like they're getting worse too. Like, I
mhm.
don't remember mosquitoes being this
They don't
bad.
even
Like,
care. They don't even care. They'll be like, you know what? Sometimes I used to think they came out at night. I was like, why are y'all out today? Like, don't I
yes,
get some time?
yes,
Between them and
yes.
the bees, I'd be like, I won't be in the house.
Right? That's another thing though. A wasp, it was warm for one day. I saw
Mhm.
about 4 wasps. I was like, "Oh
Oh,
my
me
gosh.
too. I said,
This
why
is
are
why I
y'all
don't come
here?
outside."
Listen, it got warm one day, I would say in January or February, and there was this bee, it was lost. I was like, ma'am, you thought it was warm yesterday, so you came out today. And it just, flew onto my side view mirror. And I was like, well, I can't help you. I know it's cold out there, but you can't come in here. And it was
Sure.
holding on for dear life, like, onto the wind. I was like, "You gonna have to blow off because I got to get off this car." Eventually, it was gone.
Yeah.
Still lost. Hmm.
Something else to do outside is a picnic. I think that's so cute.
Absolutely.
You know, especially when you allow them to pack the picnic, so they get to make their own sandwiches and pack
Yeah.
the snacks and stuff and put out the blanket. That's something that I see us doing on a regular basis. Probably
I
just
need
every day for lunch because it gives me a chance to get out of the house as well.
to get some sunshine, some vitamin D.
Yeah, you need that
But I
vitamin
need, like, a
D.
blanket that is ant resistant. Because I swear, every time
Ah! You don't wanna be outside, girl. You don't wanna
girl, girl, it be like, sit in the grass. I'm looking for bees. I'm scanning for bees, wasps, ants, just random things crawling. Listen.
I don't like them either, but that's their home. You're in their living room. Like, girl, what you thought this was? We
Listen,
don't
the
own
first
this out
time
here.
yeah. Like you said, taking pictures and all
Yes.
that other fun stuff. Take pictures of all these fun activities. I will say this: when my son was young, maybe like 4 or 5, I got him a cell phone because that's when we were doing this. Like he was doing visitations at that point.
Mhm.
But he was too young to have a cell phone because he didn't like ants then either. He took that cell phone. He was out in the backyard, and I guess he seen a whole bunch of ants. He came back in and was like, "Mama, that cell phone broke." Later, I found out he felt like he was being attacked by ants, so he tried to kill him with the cell phone. You know, so that is a funny memory. I had to replace the phone, but like anyway.
So,
And go
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it'll be really cool, like when you're doing these outside activities. Again, it'll also help with their writing skills if they keep a notebook with them, or
Mhm.
a journal, summer journal of the things they see or learn, so they can reflect on it later, but they be able to better express themselves.
Absolutely. So, another work from home mall secret is an independent activity bin, okay?
Hmm.
This is something that you pre-stuff before the day gets started. That I don't want to hear I'm bored. Go to the bin. Don't tell
That's a great
me
idea.
about anything.
Mhm.
Go to the bin. 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 Have you seen the bin? Like you just don't have to do that. Like let's talk about something that saved my sanity. Activity bins. You know, like it gives the children
Yes.
the opportunity to have that independent time to choose what they want to do. Everything ain't gotta be a team activity. Everything ain't gotta be a group project. Your mama don't like group projects. Let me tell you why. Because the bin is there for you.
I don't like group projects because I end up doing all the work. It's been like that since school. That's what I
Girl,
feel
I
like.
can't stand group projects. If you want
Um,
me to quit, make me work on a group project on a regular basis. This isn't for me.
yes, I agree. Yes, every mom needs a independent activity bin. So in those bins, again, age appropriate stuff. Like for me, I got these kids, they a little bit older. They like money making activities. So I'm going to
Mm.
be like, hey, there's something that needs to be picked up in the yard. You can add chores to this activity bin. You want to make some extra cash for Adventure Day? Boom, you can do that independently. And then I need you to provide me photo proof. And let me know what you got done so they can cash in on their winnings. You
Mhm.
know? For younger kids, we could do Lego challenges, puzzles, Play-Doh, building a fortress out of magnetic tiles. Those
Yeah.
things are expensive, but you can always find
Yeah.
them on sale at like TJ Maxx and
Yeah,
Marshalls
Ross.
and
Yep.
what. Coloring books have a coloring contest. Like you can work independently, bring it all together, frame their artwork, and then they can rotate these bins.
Well, we could do a little museum, a little art exhibit, all
Oh,
of their
that'd be cool.
art for the
And
month
invite
and
people
invite
over.
friends and family over and
Yep.
have like a little picnic and put up their art on the fence and they could go and show people what it was. I think that I'm gonna do that.
Absolutely.
That's happening.
Yeah, just kind of don't put everything out at once
Yeah.
because then you might
They
run
get
out of
bored.
activities.
It's like a Christmas. Like Christmas, they get all
Yeah.
these different toys and stuff like that. Girl, it's
Mhm.
still things right now in the spring that have not been played with from Christmas or been
Yeah.
played with one time. I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
and then
lesson learned.
you could also have, like, a special bin for, like, when you need that extra quiet time when you do have meetings. It'll be your special quiet bin, like, to keep
Exactly.
them very occupied, stuff that they really wanna do or something that, like, keeps their focus a little longer.
So it's something that's special that they don't see every single day that it loses
Mhm.
its value. It gotta be something that's put away. Okay, time for the pen to go away, so that
Absolutely.
they're really engaged when it's time for it to happen. So other
Mm-hmm.
than the independent bins, one thing we love here as single moms is talk about how we can lower the costs because we know the income is limited when you're the main one
Right.
taking care of these kids. So let's talk about money because camps can cost hundreds or thousands of dollars in a situation I just explained at the beginning of the episode, but you can have amazing summer experiences with things that you already have.
Right.
Backyard water play with buckets, like
With water guns. Oh my God. Water balloons.
water balloons, pots. Okay, you just need to have fill something up, like homemade obstacle courses.
Uh-huh.
My kids go to this like Ninja Nation place, and they have like these
Mm-hmm.
built obstacle courses, like American Ninja. We could do something like that at home with what we got. A movie afternoon with popcorn. My sister in law has this huge inflatable screen that
Mm-hmm.
we could use on a projector, and she wants to have like summer movie nights and in her backyard where we'll be able to have like little popcorn and little movie theater for the children.
That's an awesome
We
idea.
plan on doing that. And then also we do utilize, and we have not done it lately, but I do plan on adding this back, going to the library. Like the library is probably like a 10-15 minute walk from my house. So that's something that I'm going to incorporate for us this summer as well. And neighborhood park days. Like I love the park here. We have a lily pond with the goldfish and turtles, and it's so cute when they finally see tadpoles being born. It's like, "That's gonna be a turtle? What? How? It looked like a little snake." Or going
Mm-hmm.
a kite. I bought the boys kites for Christmas. That's something they've been doing since the spring. The weather did kind of break recently, so taking them to the park with a big open field to play with their to fly their kites is something that we're going to be doing, and just keeping them busy, but also keeping yourself busy because, like I said, when you are working, it's one thing to be
Uh-huh.
working during a school year. It's another thing when you're working during summer break. Working during summer break is so depressing because you remember days back when you had summer break and you didn't have to worry about doing anything at all, but you are still expected to sign on. You're still expected to show up. You're still expected to do this report and everything else. And you see
Exactly.
these kids just having the time of their lives, just enjoying themselves, not no care in the world, not a bill attached to their name, just loving it. So
Exactly.
I feel like I miss out if I don't do anything that day. Like I want to be as active as possible too, because I want to be outside. I want to feel like I'm getting some activity. Like I want to sweat. I want to enjoy my summer as well.
Okay, so first of all, the whole sweating part.
You don't sweat doesn't bother me, unless I'm trying to be cute.
So I realized, after having these kids, I started sweating more, so it's not my favorite thing. I used to be
Hmm,
able to run a couple of miles without sweating, and then after the kids, it was like I was just sweating from everywhere. So when you say sweat, I just
you just got a flash, huh? You ain't flashing yet, are you?
my sister keep calling me Perry,
Why?
um, short for perimenopause. She think that
Mm.
I'm don't do that because you'll be next. Um, I do get hot randomly now, but I haven't broken out into like any cold sweats or anything. I just feel like I overheat, but I feel like it's been that way since I had the kids. You're good. All right. What am I gonna say? Another thing would be if you can get like season passes for your kids to different amusement parks, that's a good way to take off the pressure. And if you work from home, like when your kids get old enough, you could be at the park, but at the pavilion and they could run around together. Because my kids are old enough to do that now. Of
Mhm.
course, you would still have to be with your kids, but like it's just something that takes the pressure off of like trying to entertain. Because let's be real here, trying to entertain your kids every day, that's a whole nother job that like it's not for the faint of heart. Like
Mhm.
they want top tier entertainment all the time.
Get to
Like
it, boo.
also libraries are actually an amazing summer resource. My kids love going to the libraries right up the block. So they can take a field trip there together. They have summer reading programs, craft days. Sometimes they have book fairs. They have all types of things. They have events for the kids most of the summer, and you can visit different libraries. Doesn't just
Yeah.
have to be your local library. Once you get a library card, I mean, you don't even have to have a library card to go to the library to enjoy the event. So that's always a great opportunity, and it's free.
I'm about to say that's the best part, girl. Free
Yeah.
99.
Now, before we wrap up, we want to remind ourselves as well, single moms, of something really, really important. You do not have to be a perfect mom. You do not have to have a Pinterest page to have a wonderful summer for the kids. Like, they are going to enjoy it. Like, kids are really not super hard to please. Now, I think your lunch, Meg, you might need to be top tier because when you got to keep them fed, because hangry kids during the summer is crazy. But it doesn't have to be perfect. Just
Absolutely.
A little bit of effort goes a long way.
It doesn't have to be perfect and it doesn't have to be packed.
Right.
Like give yourself some leeway and give them some leeway too. Like they were just in an extremely structured from the time they woke up to the time they went to bed routine. They want to have some leniency as well. So what they really need and what I notice my children value the most is my time.
Mm-hmm.
They
Exactly.
value that connection of us all doing something together. Look, we're all doing this. We're all coloring. They'll say stuff
Absolutely.
like that, or wow, mom, you did that. You could draw really good,
Mm-hmm.
and they just love to have your eyes attached to them because unfortunately,
Right.
being a working single mom, my eyes are usually focused on work, my cell phone, calendars, reports, things of that nature. So even if I'm juggling work, it makes them feel good to know that they are also being seen. That's all they need. It's
Absolutely.
just your time and attention, really. And
And then,
snuggles.
I mean, go ahead. I'm so sorry.
I'm about to say and snuggles. They love to
And
touch
snuggles?
and they
Oh,
love to be held.
absolutely. And it doesn't matter how old they get, they still want
Mhm.
snuggles. Um, Another thing to remember is that some days will be structured. Some days will be movie days. Some days will be an outside day. And some days they'll be eating chips and popsicles at 10 a.m., right?
Some days will be tied to tablet day, okay? Because mom
Exactly.
just got meetings from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And look, some days will
Exactly.
be Lunchable days. I'm not putting out a
Some
whole spread.
days
You're not getting
will
no
also
charcuterie
be,
board here.
listen, do nothing at all days. Those are
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to do anything unless you want
Mhm.
to day. You can even
Yep.
have a yes day.
Can I do it?
Anything
Yep.
that yes. Yep.
Yep. Knock yourself
Whatever
out.
you do is okay. Just remember to have fun while doing it and don't put too much stress on yourself. It is summer vacation for everyone, even though we
Exactly.
still gotta work.
All right. So if this episode helped you think about summer a little differently, and gave you a little bit of hope as it has given both myself and Quay, share with another single mom who might need these ideas.
And we would love to hear from you. What are your favorite at-home summer activities for your kids and for yourself? How do you get some me time in the summer?
Exactly. So go ahead and connect with us on social media at Single Mom Honey Official on all platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Single Mom Honey Official or send us an email, singlemomhoney@gmail.com.
All right. I'm Quaylin. I cover the health.
And I'm Aisha. I cover the money.
You bring the tea.
And we got the honey.
Woo, see you next time.
Bye.